y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving mad and blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, mad in time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, mad in time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual.
Your age? Yeah, just check your uniform just to make sure that you're not white. Calm. It's calm, it's blue. You ready, yeah? This is a big game. He should be, yeah. I gave him a call, so he said he is. Let me see. I don't know, you know. Kathy, if you can hear us, send one of us a text. Actually, Rafas is watching as well. Yeah, I think he is. Actually, I could just check it myself. Why do I need to talk to someone? Who?
Coach Winter is
whoa,
just
look at the
around
weather.
the corner as you get a look at New Era Field, just south of Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills.
Where's the what?
The calendar has turned to December, and we're
I think this is my first time playing in Buffalo, you know.
In week 13.
What a kick. What a kick. 7-5. No. Okay, it's going to be 7-5 after this game.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. He'll have a first down past the 40. Touchdown, Houston.
Yes, I needed that.
Lamar Miller, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well,
I think I missed it.
Wake-up call before the game. They got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23.
The good thing about franchise mode, you know, there's like, you could do, there's overturns and stuff, which I like.
On first down, it's Moss. And a nice run past the 30-yard line.
Right, is this the running back I've heard about, yeah?
Up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll run on first down.
That was a good one.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down now. It's Moss, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, not people.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Newton. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
A first down carry now for Miller. Lamar Miller, touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Texans push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously, your confidence rises in a big way, and you put some doubt in their minds.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That's... second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
That is not going to be any help.
Great stop.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Great stop.
3-yard loss. 4th down now. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They run the counter. Moss. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 17-0 our score after 1. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
On 1st down, Miller. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Noah Spence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. That complete to Lamar Miller. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bills will be backed up to start. The drive, they'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
On 2nd down, it's Moss, and he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Check nickel. Back.
Now a give, right side. Moss. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Moss, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
56 on Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth. They will go for it. Now Newton lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Watson now to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
But you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Here's 1st and goal, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans push further out in front. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bloody hell, I thought he was about to go for everyone.
To the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey! 56 on my boy, 56.
In your face.
56. Max 56. Here we go.
Newton now to throw. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the corner. Bradley
Review it.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Can you review it? Oh yeah, lost. That looked like it hit the ground as well. That. Yeah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Say it again.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This will be taken short. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Newton on first down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. J.J. Watt, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past
you pressed circle to spike.
Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Newton. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
Press square, and just make sure you...
They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
What?
Open man is Thielen. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing again is Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They'll try and throw for it here. And an alley to run. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on down.
Wow, why did you finally ran with Cam Newton?
It's often unusual.
And I think that's the biggest play you've had. Biggest running play.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Milano came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Watson.
No!
It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Tre'Davious White, no! Yes! Oh my! Wow, I thought that would have been a touchdown if I got it.
Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and
say, guys,
come on, capitalize on this one.
Kathy would not be happy with me throwing the ball, being 24 up. Say again?
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now they'll run on the draw. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
What? Offside?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moss.
Keep him out.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play.
Are you gonna go for 2?
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
He's coming.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Hauschka now to send this away.
Caff would not have been happy, man. He would be like, why are you trying to throw the ball when
this
you're
one
up?
taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Texans
go back to the running game, man.
ready to go here for their next drive. And following
There's no
the
way
interception, just any
I'm allowing you
interception,
back in this
are
game.
you a bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
No way.
Behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
They'll run with Miller, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
This is not good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got cranking, keep it on high.
Big interception!
Into that lead.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson.
He should have intercepted it. Why is he batting it away?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Newton. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll get him
that's the guy,
as
Robert
he's
Woods.
inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
100% a run.
Newton on 1st down.
Wow.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Newton now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
What is this?
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
It's momentum. That's what I mean.
Yards receiving now as he's got
I can't. Why I did that? It's my fault for that. 24 up.
And they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That interception has just changed the game so far.
Now a give right side. It's Moss.
Yes,
and
take
he's
him
maybe
out.
going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Moss. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 3rd down and goal now. And this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll try to run this one, and he'll get him. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
There's no way you're getting this one.
As his guys are able to pull a bit closer. They're going to try
yes.
to run, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Oh, you're not doing a thing. Onside kick.
Now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away.
Triangle.
And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
Bro, that was less than 30 seconds, you know. I think that only took 30 seconds off the clock.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
That's the interception.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 3rd and long, it's Newton.
You love saying that, and you
always say, guys, you
higher.
Earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They snap it to Newton. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
20.
Here's Newton. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Newton throwing again. Finding Knox there, complete. 20! So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Newton. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. J.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? Ready? 55. They can't hang with that.
Now a give right side. It's Moss.
No!
Taken into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a
This has been the worst second half.
That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Yes.
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
What are we doing here? Wait, flag.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Watson with a give to Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Miller will get it. He has been busy today.
No.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Watson. He'll find Miller.
That's it. He got it. He knows he's got it.
Boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's
4
going to be a
inches.
footer so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
The thing I don't know about the rules about going for. Oh, you can. It's 4th quarter.
Run after catch. They did
4th quarter, you can go for it.
Limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Oh, what do I do?
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now Watson going to sneak it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That one a backbreaker.
That was the play, man.
Converting there on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
One more extra point attempt for good measure.
No, I missed it.
And how about that? He missed it. Won't matter much in the final shakedown, but a bizarre way to end this
Oh, that was a good game, man.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a
Look at the splits between
They were, but it was fun,
first,
wasn't it?
first half and second half.
Finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Houston, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they dropped their 7th game on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.